Brethren all over the world, my sermon this morning is very brief. It's all about breaking protocols to do good. Break protocols to do good. Because today you see many of our brethren, many people saying that, yes, I know that God will break protocol to do something for him or her. God, I know the God I serve. My God will surely break protocol. But I want to ask you, have you ever broken protocol to help your neighbor? Have you ever broken protocol to help anybody in your neighborhood? To help anybody in your family? To help anybody in your place of work? If you want God to break protocol, yourself should also learn how to break protocol. You should be breaking protocol for people. Who do you break protocol for? Whoever that deserves help, whether the person cries to you or not, you should learn to break protocol. You cannot be expecting protocol. You cannot expect God to break protocol in your life, and you are not ready to break protocol in somebody's life. This will take us to the book of Job, chapter 5. When we read from verse 1, we see the drama that played out there. There was a man by the pool of Bethesda. He was there for many years. Because of protocol, he remained here. What was the protocol? Was that the only way he can get healed was that when an angel stirs the water, whoever that goes there first will be healed. But the condition of this man did not allow him to move very fast whenever the angel stirred the water. It was that situation. The people around were struggling for themselves. Nobody cared how that person should be rescued from that ugly situation. That was how Jesus Christ met the person. And Jesus Christ asked, would you like to be healed? He answered, for you to know that this man has actually suffered there. He answered, yes, but that there was nobody to help him. Because of the condition, he knows that he cannot move on his own. Whenever he was struggling to go, people would match him and enter the water. But look at the hardiness of my heart. Look at the insensitivity of man. There was nobody who could lift him into the water wherever the water was stirred. They wanted him to do it himself. And that is what is happening today. There are people who are suffering. Those who are close to him know what they should do for him. In their family, in the society, in the places where they work, in the church, they know what they should do for him to uplift that person's life. But they will not do it. Believing that it's within him to do himself, whether he likes it or not. This is the problem we are facing in our society today. Why not do just the way Jesus Christ did it? Jesus Christ prayed for him, and he got healed immediately. Look at the wickedness of man. Even when he was healed, they accused Jesus Christ of healing somebody on Sabbath day. What was the rule? What was the protocol? At that time, you cannot do anything on the day of Sabbath. And the people who failed to head that man also accused Jesus Christ of breaking protocol. Why did you do that thing the day that they did not supposed to do it? They are accusing. Look at the wickedness of man. And we are still doing it today. The little you can do for anybody, don't even expect that person to beg you. Don't expect that person to beg you. The book of Proverbs chapter 3, when we read verse 27 and 28, verse 27 says, do good to whoever that deserves it. Who is the person that deserves your good? The person who is in need deserves your good. do good to that person. The person who is handicapped in one way or the other, and you are capable of helping that person, you should help that person out immediately. Protocol in this sense now is that don't expect that person to come and beg you. Don't expect that person to gather his friends, to gather his family members, to gather the community people to come and beg you before you do something like that. When you do it straightforwardly without expecting that person to come and beg you, you have breaking protocol and you have performed miracle in that person's life. That's how it should be. The book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 2 tells us we should bear each other's burden. We should bear each other's burden. But we are in a world today where we laugh at each other. If I am more advantageous than you, or I have privileges more than you, I'll be mocking the person around me. I'll be mocking the person who deserves help. I'll be laughing at the person who deserves help. But the same person who told me to break protocol to help somebody else is only expecting God to break protocol. I know that my God will break protocol for me. My God will break protocol to help me. Have you breaking protocol to help somebody? Have you set aside rules to help somebody? In our offices today, we find out how people will write application seeking one thing or the other. But the people in authority will use bureaucracy to frustrate that person. Irrespective of the exigency or whatever that person is looking for, as a result of which the person put up an application. They put it in my hand. And if you make inquiry, I have written this thing up to now, I said, it has passed my office, whether it has passed the other office, I wouldn't know. If you want to help that person, having know the urgency or the exigency of that thing, after you must have minuted on that thing to the next office, you can even go to that office yourself. Get it done. Move from office to office. Because you know that that person, if that person wants to do it himself or herself, what he will suffer. So, break protocols to help somebody, my people. Perform miracle in somebody's life. You can perform miracle because whatever you do for somebody unexpectedly, it is a miracle. Because we want God to do something in our lives without expectation. And when that happens, we call it miracle. Why don't do the same thing for your neighbors? Why don't do the same thing for those you are working with? Why don't do the same thing wherever you are? Don't wait to be begged. Don't allow somebody to be on his or her knee to be shedding tears, begging you, please do this for me. Brother, do this for me. Sister, do this for me. Daddy, do this for me. Mommy, do this for me. Just do it because it is good to do good. And whatever good anybody does is because of God, not because of that human being. Not because of the person you have helped. You do good because of God. Therefore, brethren, all over the world, we should always break protocols to help those. Let us learn how to perform miracles in other people's life. And when we do so, God rewards us. Thank you, blessed Lord, for the brief sermon this morning. In Jesus' name I pray.